Welcome, welcome. I'm Welcome Money VTuber Jueri. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Oh, I didn't expect the welcome back with from Tennis here too. Thank you so much for gifting members. Dang, actually, a couple of you guys got super lucky with that one, right? Wait, hold on. The music seems to be like stuck on my end. I don't know why I can't hear it. Give me a second. Is it working? Maybe it's working. Oh well, it's okay. Oh my gosh, it's been about 2 weeks, I want to say. It was a very very busy 2 weeks for me, and I'll try to catch you guys up on that. And then we all know there's like a video that was released recently that was also kind of crazy. There was so much I wanted to say, but obviously I have some things I can't say, so I'll keep it at that. But yeah, welcome back. Springtime. I feel a little bit freer. I pulled some intense I pulled some insane hours during finals that normally doesn't happen, but because of my major and stuff, it was kind of crazy. So just welcome you guys in. As always, you gotta see that you guys are situated and everything. You guys hear the music? Because I can't hear the music for some reason. Just gonna double check. Let me know. Copper Chef, welcome in. Junie, welcome. MJ's welcome. I'll be hanging around for a while. Yeah, no worries. Rated, welcome back. My parents are Taiwan for emergency, and then my grandma passed away, so they're in Taiwan to take care of the funeral and class in the hybrid course. But your dad got the PG new Gundam from Japan? Oh, okay. There's a little bit of light there. That's awesome. I don't even know how he's gonna transfer that. The problem is not the cost of the PG new, but it's just the massive size of it. Did I? I don't know. I didn't get to see it in person. I've seen photos of it. It's been like crazy. But just how big it is. People can't fit in their car. It's just how big it is. JXI, welcome in. We got Delty here. Hi Delty, welcome Ben. Welcome Mustafo. What are you doing here at 6:30? Oh yeah, right. Time zone changes. I hope you guys don't mind that. How's the time zone change for you guys? I think the time sprung forward, so it should be easier, maybe? Maybe that's why the time feels a little funky for some of you guys outside the US. That did happen. Dat Cat, welcome. Sespa, hello. Gosh, it's been a while. Aaliyah, welcome. Somehow Jueri returned. Of course I return. I always make room. Howdy, Genesis. Ponte's here, hello. What? Give the members here names. Did I miss anything? Tired person, hello. Ebok. Oh, Ebok! Long time no see. Got that sweet Bandai money. Partially. I had to pay editor too, so there's that. Tim needs ham. What did the European car say to the American car who wouldn't let him pass? What did he say? What do Europeans say? Is there like a phrase they say? I don't know. Plug 2, thank you. I am back. Thank you. The cycle of getting Bandai money just to spend on Bandai Gundams. Yo, listen. It's kind of funny because I told myself I'll only get 3 kits this year. I only have 2 more this year because I used one on the Get Arc. But the sponsorship money will be used towards the 2.0. I think that would be the best case. Put it there. Hi new, welcome. Been building the MG Gundam Vitar. Went on a hiatus this year because I was sick. A lot of people are getting sick this holiday, or not holiday, sorry, this season because of the allergies, right? It's kind of brutal out there. 6:36 EST as expected. Starting the Strike Rouge Otori. I have the MG Strike Rouge Otori is my first MG kit that was sent to me in by a Jueri, and that kit, man, it's my first MG, so it was gonna be my first impression of that sort of line. I didn't really enjoy it. It made me dislike the MG line because the one thing is that I didn't realize that the seed backpacks are literal airplanes, so they're very big. But the skirt and sometimes the V-fin just falls off for no reason. I don't even put that much pressure on it. It just tends to lose a piece or two. It's currently not on display. I'd look over to my collection and it's just not there because I need to put on a couple more stickers before I can fully display in all its glory. Be lurking. Hopefully finish today's part of the order hunt script. Yes, good luck with that. Tiro, hi! It's cool, but the sticker sheet for color correction is kind of a sin, so I may paint it project just for that. Yes, I would definitely recommend painting it. I remember there was a really long yellow thin line on the flap of the plane backpack, and that is not exactly the greatest thing ever to exist. And I think that when it's more humid here, maybe that will start peeling off, because I think I saw it peeling when I put it on. So it's probably better to hand paint it than anything else. Yeah. Get Arc doesn't count? Yes, it does! Not a Gundam kit. Yo, it's by Bandai though, is it not? Sticker sheet really surprised me. It's a very detailed sheet. It's just that it doesn't look that looks cartoony a little bit, you know what I mean? That's what it looks like for me at least. Dropping to say hi, still working in dealer's room with Anime Boston. Yeah, Anime Boston's happening right now in the US. It's East Coast, Northeast Coast con. There's actually some of Jueri is hanging out over there. I think there's about 4 of them there. It's kind of crazy to think about. Some of you guys are undercover weebs up there who watches just one VTuber on the side of the YouTube, right? Marlock, hi! Yay, Jueri! It's been a rough 2 weeks. Gonna watch in the background playing more Crimson Desert. You sound like you're having fun. I'm just here to fill in the void on the second monitor. Just a lot of stickers for Strike Rouge. Feel like you can just do a thin brush touch-up. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. It's a very, very easy cleanup for it. Funny enough, the Strike Rouge up the top 10 most popular Gundam poll. I think I saw a summary of it. Number 1 in the US was obviously the Wing Gundam. No surprise there. You know what I dislike? I dislike how Twitter says they always criticize whenever Wing shows up in collabs. For example, like Apex, right? They're like, why do they always pick a Wing Gundam to represent in the collabs for US? It's always the only people who ever like Wing Gundam are people in their 40s and stuff. I was like, you know, it's hard to say, right? Because we're all in our little bubble for the shows that we watched. I don't think people realize just how many people watch Wing. I think we did our own poll in the chat. I forgot what it was that was like hitting the most, but Wing was on up there too. How are you today? Hi, welcome, Giraffe. I am doing. Oh, you're Vinewood, right? Your name, the YouTube name has everything mushed into one handle. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Welcome, Z-Drum. Tiring day yesterday. Yeah, it's springtime. Things are now in motion. Winter was our little break, our little hibernation. Now it's time to get motion into our life, huh? Hi, welcome, Dip Down. Welcome. Currently watching Wing, not enjoying it very much, but I can see stuff hitting if I'm like 12-15 when it's originally aired. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's with a lot of shows. A lot of shows' popularity is based on nostalgia. I think once you capture that audience, it's different too. It's different watching something on TV as opposed to online, because on TV you kind of have a lot of variety, right? And you kind of get broadcasted channel that other people are watching too. And because of that, it's a lot easier to get people introduced to the thing that you're into. And in this case, Wing. But with newer shows that are, let's say Witch from Mercury, for example, with some of the newer shows, it's all online, right? So you can't really talk to people maybe at school about it, unless they're online nerds too. Toonami. Toonami was still around when I was growing up, but it wasn't as prominent, I feel like. There's Jetix. I remember Jetix and Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network used to have Naruto. That was fun. Strike Freedom is China. What was the other thing that they had on there? Ariel was for France, was it? I was surprised by that. I might be mistaken. It was either Italy or France that had Ariel as their entry, and I was very shocked because that's one of the newer Gundam. How was the 1st of April for you, Juju? It was fun. In my server, at least, people changed their profile picture and name to mine. And the moment it struck 12 o'clock, I forgot what day it was. And so I opened up Discord and I thought it looked like I typed a message without realizing it. And you know, a lot of things has been happening in the background of my life. So I was thinking, did I really type that? It looks like someone hacked looked like someone got hacked or something. Or yeah. So I just double checked and I was like, oh, alright, today's April 1st. They're being a little funny. So I quickly dressed up my... I removed my mod role, which is red name and everything, and then started blending in with everyone else and choose a different profile picture. That's fun. I can show you guys some of the April Fool's stuff that was being posted in the fan art channel. Well, wait, I think is it true that the Windmill Gundam was in the list? Or is it people playing April Fool's joke or something? I could have sworn they showed that Norway Gundam. And I mean, if it gets made into a model kit, I think it'd be fun. A little fidget spinner. Model kits that have like a little fun gimmick in their little pose or something would make for a fun desk toy that you can just spin around while you're waiting for games to load, you know? Oh shucks, really? It's a joke? I mean, I feel like it could happen. Yeah. They make Mandala Gundam into 1P Bandai's release, so maybe G will get more love. Man, they're missing one more in the lineup if they really wanted to get show accurate with it. The sun is delayed. April Fool's sounded funny. It was funny because there was like 10 juries in the server, so it looked like I was being a schizo and talking to myself. We need the mighty Tequila Gundam. You know, Tequila Gundam has such a strong presence in the West, in our memes and stuff, and in our fan art. But when I first watched G Gundam with this assumption that oh, you know, Tequila Gundam is gonna be this massive thing in the show, it appeared for 3 frames and then dipped. It got knocked out in 1 hit by something and never showed up again. It felt like the animators did not want to draw the Tequila Gundam all too often because there's like a bigger overarching story with the character in that episode. So Tequila Gundam didn't really make that much of an impact on me, but it's cool. It's cool, you know, the little sombrero and everything. We're going to kill it every damn time. Oh, here's Manila. We'll vote again. We'll vote again, and we'll have Tequila Gundam push up. I'll use my influence to push up and spread the lore for love for Tequila. Kind of like another Gundam design. I don't hate it. It's a little goofy. I just feel like it's not like a cool kind of goofy that Tequila Gundam has. That's all. Another Gundam was top 10 on Reese region list. No, but that's like a... People are saying that's an April Fool's joke. No? Fool for a cause. Hi! Hello, Jueri. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's happening, Jueri? Yesterday, I built the Hiker G Quacks. Just some chatters right now. Just kind of warming up, seeing what you guys are building. What you guys are up to. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Welcome. You're gonna complete the RG Force Impulse. Feel like you've been pulling off the LR Plus from Gun TCG's release event. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. I wish the lesser popular kits could have won. It would have been funny to see more Nether Gundam official art. How would we go about doing that? I feel like you have to make something really big happen in the space, because I feel like a lot of the poll was pretty predictable, no? I read that, well, at least for America, I knew that Wing Gundam was going to be one of the top ones, but for, I think in China and Japan, they had their mainstay ones. Didn't really change too much either. No, it wasn't April Fool's, it was in the Gundam poll video. I'll leave the video and stream up just in case. Okay. Yeah, I felt one-sided. It's just too strong. It's too strong. We can't even like snag a spot for a Tequila. Kept showing there's no limit to the glaze. Yo, that's a crazy fan art. Okay, so I guess before we get into the crux and everything, we gotta talk about April Fool's a little bit. That was a scary time. I was not prepared. I'm now a college student part 4, and I'm graduating this term, so heads up for anyone. It'll be very busy, but let me show you guys what's going on around the server. People were showing fan art. This is so good. April Fool's fan art here. Let's see if I can get this on here. Okay, so this one, the first one, the people who were doing the April Fool's joke around Discord, they were using my name, but then they had different profile pictures. So this was the first one. Ah, Rice Grain. This is from Toast. Look at that. Rice Grain Princess. Ice cream princess joke. Have fun stream. Okay, thank you, Ruka. How are you doing here? Hi Kermit, welcome in. I am currently giving a rundown of the April Fool's art that was dropped in the server. That was on the first one there. Yeah, cute. I was actually surprised by the realistic bunny. I found out through the April Fool's joke you guys are actually a bunch of insanely good artists. Okay, that's one of it. Bro, this is crazy! Okay. Oh, do I really want to show this? Yeah, I'll show this to you guys, but not too long, okay? This is from Hainu, Praise Hainu. The reason why it's like this is because it usually has Amuro, but then he replaced it with me. Ooh. It's you know, he takes it a step further by turning this into a GIF, so he just pull it up from the tenor GIF tab on Discord and just post it. Luckily, he uses the other one with Amuro. It's just a one-time thing. Alright, next one is from Nishoku. We support you, and thanks. It helps me so much. You don't understand, you guys. I'll talk about that more in a bit here. This is from Nishoku. Oh no. Hold on. The streamer was enabled, so this truncated. Atsuzonic, not Nishoku, right? This one's posted by Atsuzonic. This one. Wait, you know, Atsuzonic forgot the choker. It looks weird how naked my neck is. Yo, how could you? Next one is from Yasei. I feel like for Yasei, I need to post a context for what she posted. Let me see. In the fan art, there's a... This is posted in January, I believe. This is posted in January from Yasei. This will make more sense once you see the follow-up for April Fools. Yasei drew this end of January and waited about 3 months just to post the follow-up image. Hold on. Right here. Yo, she left a nub mark on my head. She also didn't give me any hands or shoes. That's crazy. I almost forgot about the top ear and stuff that Joker told you. Oh, you weren't supposed to know. That's right. Oh man, you gotta clean that up. You can't just leave it there, right? The thought is that I feel like if you're not careful with this, you end up using a nail filer, shave it down. When you shave it down, you're gonna end up seeing like the bald spot if you go too hard on it. So be gentle, okay? You don't sleep on a bed, you sleep on a runner. You're right. I sleep on a bed of plastic. Next one, I think we got a couple more. I think we're almost done here. Dappy. His name was something like Jueri Eats Rock. What a weird propaganda. I never gave that hint away. It's a rock eating by Dappy. And I think that's all that's really posted in the fan art channel for the April Fool stuff. Oh, I guess there's also Xenesis too. Xenesis. Oh, the bald art. I don't like showing bald art because it feels like I'm supporting a propaganda that's not really true. Last one. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. You see how my ears on the side of my head? Not on top of my head. It started migrating to the top of my head as I got older. It's not crazy. Alright. No more of this. No more of this. For context, he was told eat rocks, cat boy, so that's why. I see. Welcome in, Ginrai. There's a couple more here. Shotgun, welcome in. If I didn't catch your name, I apologize. Got some things going in here. That's cute. What's good? Start cruise. Need LRC during over. Did I miss something? I think I might have. That's okay. Alright. Bulgari is now a religion. It's been kind of scary how it's getting kind of out there. I say that because it started off as like a harmless little joke art that one of the artists in the server did, and then it started catching on fire for no reason except that he was too good at being funny. Tis. How could that be? Okay, so past 2 weeks, we can catch you guys up on this. So I was actually supposed to, I've been talking, I was kind of hinting at some sort of collaboration, right? I was hinting about a collaboration, I think in March, because I was supposed to stream in lieu of the plans. Because I was actually reached out by the operation manager for a company that's affiliated with Bandai Spirits. I got the email and I was like, interesting. I don't know if you guys know, but in our New Year resolution stream, I had a list of things, you know, hit 100k subscribers, who knows. Finish building the RG Zeta this year, get 12 videos done, etc, etc, etc. But one of the things I put on my New Year resolution was to be partnered, to be sponsored by Bandai of some sort. And you know, I just put that out there, but I didn't think it actually got fulfilled pretty early. More than anything, I'm shocked that I consider myself a smaller creator compared to a lot of the Gunpla content creators in this space. So I am extremely honored that they reached out to me. I knew it wasn't like a... Well, for one thing, the email handle verified where it's from, but also they mentioned that they liked how I presented myself for live streams and my build stream especially. And you guys probably saw Mr. John Bandai in the chat every now and then with a blue moon. And so, you know, I didn't think too much about it. It's like, oh, it's nice to get like noticed by them, but I never like expect anything or anything of that nature when I see like a large channel or a large company in the chat. You know, they have no obligation to have me do anything for them. But that, I guess it led to something, and you know, it's man, it's a really shocking thing. That's all I can say. And it's weird in my brain because to me, ever since I am finishing up university, I've been streaming less, and I've been putting out less content in the shorts and video, so I'll just focus on school. And with that, I thought that you know, any opportunities and stuff might just get dry up because I'm down to 2 streams a week basically. But I think what happened is that in the fact that I stream only twice a week, and with one of the streams being a build stream consistently every week, YouTube must have like figured out, oh, you know, this is the kind of audience that would want to watch Jueri. And then I think since December, my streams have been pushed really hard for builders, and you know, and I just happened to stumble into one of them. And I guess one thing led to another, and then they reached out. So that's what happened. What is it here? Do you think I'm getting a Mazinger? I would not mind at all. I think Mazinger is a fun design. This post time skip Jueri Bandai sponsorship already obtained? It is. Keep chasing your goals is a good thing. It's just strange a little bit because usually with goals you can do stuff to work towards it, but something that involves an outside force to complete my New Year resolution is kind of difficult. The most I can do is just increase my luck. What do you call it? There's this thing I read on Twitter that talked about like increasing luck is basically increasing your luck space, basically like increasing your who you meet, who you talk to and stuff. One of those things. Jueri Gaikotsu. Oh, there's context I could give for that too. Wonder when's my turn? Delty, are you... Oh, Delty. Are you family friendly? Are you a brand safe Twitter account? I'm not sure. I don't know, because you know, once in a blue moon, I just remember this one tweet I saw from Delty one time where he's like, yo, I was trying to watch this video of it was tagged as cosplay, but it was actually a cosplayer watching 2 men. I'm just like, what is this guy on about? I don't know. I would love to help you, Delphi, but I couldn't just like slide your name underneath. They probably saw your stuff and they put you on the list and you're like, yeah, I don't know about this guy. I think Builder's Note could do numbers if you know some other things about it were just not a thing, but I'm just gonna get too much. Cool idea, nice for less internet administration, which I just think just sucks. Honestly, if I were to be honest about it, I knew about Builder's Note and I've been kind of following it since it was first released. I wasn't too sure about the website because no fault against them or anything. They were pushing their digiorama tool, and I was like, I thought that's all there was to it. I didn't realize there was more than just that side of the thing, but they wanted to showcase what they thought was like the best part of the website, and so that's why a lot of the ads you guys might have seen were kind of like soft launched on the Bandai page and stuff. You guys might have also gotten like a little pamphlet from them talking about the website. So it's been on my radar for some time, and so when I was actually reached out to review the website and work with them for it, I gave it a very earnest thought. I was thinking, okay, maybe there's something more to it, because from my experience, Bandai does do well with the products that they're working on. Sometimes it's just like a miscommunication of things. So I did go to the website, and I was pleasantly surprised by how clean it was. First of all, it was dark mode. It's automatically on dark mode. But that's not the point. The point was that I was surprised by how high quality the current Japanese posts were, because Builder Note was already a thing since 2023, and it started soft launching in November 2025. And so from my understanding, and actually I was talking about this during my recent sponsorship video, I had like a extra 3-minute section that I'd remove in the final product, because they approved it too, by the way, because it was basically just my sort of experience giving them a Q&A. When I was first approached, I would set up a time with the manager, and then during that we would have a call and I would ask questions. I was very business mind orientated because I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was getting myself into. Hi, welcome. Han namja, welcome. Put in a good word for you. I'm scared, Delty. What if I put your name into the list and then they're like, oh, Jueri is friends with such a suspicious person who talks about his taste in tags. I don't know. I think I'll try it next time, because they're always open to working with more creators. It's just that I never implore them unless they are looking for someone. So let's see. Process was email, reaching out to me. Their email was very unique, and I knew that it was a real email, so we set up a time. I sent them a Google timesheet when I'm free, and they chose one, and then we talked through Zoom and everything, and then worked out some stuff. Do this and this, yada yada. Signed contract. Can't say too much about it. So we had stream set up, but then they changed their mind a little bit to maybe do a video. I felt very unconfident, because live streaming is something that I know I can deliver and produce, but doing a video at the last minute during my finals week was not exactly in my cards. But I felt like I wanted to capture that moment, even though I had less than 2 weeks to get a video turned around because of the change in plans. I feel like, number one, I gotta do this because this is the company I want to work with for a very long time, and number two, I want to deliver the best product to show that their investment into me is something that they should trust for long term. Because listen, I'm not a big creator by any means. If anything, the other creator that was sponsored by Builders, as you guys know, is Mecha Guy Kosu. He is 600k and he has 17k views on his video for Builder's Note. So I want to make sure that whatever they saw in my content, they got back with the highest quality. So I actually had to outsource. I did the bulk of the editing, but I had to outsource some of the effects to Kane, because again, I was starting finals week, man. So that was happening. And yeah, so now we're here with the building of video you guys saw. Mana is also a huge company. They have Namco and Sunrise under one roof. They are. Spirit is just their model kit section too. Yeah, I think the push in foreign market for which is able to see what Japan does, I think is a good idea to get multi-code language posting on there. Yeah, it's really cool. Because I didn't know what Japanese builders were like when it comes to building model kits, and I thought that English posters on across social media were passionate, but sometimes with Japanese poster, they're just so excited to share every single little process about their model kit process and their pictures and everything. And it's really exciting when you're on there. I'm gonna say, I remember wanting to say something, but I can't remember. Maybe it'll come back to me. So congrats. Last year we got a chance to get sponsored by BetterHelp for 6 months. It was amazing, very cool honor. Makes you feel you were down the path. Have more faith in yourself. You've done a lot of streamer. I know, it's just hard. It's just hard. Cause it's like in a very vulnerable moment for me, at least. I was, after the release of my video, the days after, I tried seeing what other kind of creators were sponsored besides Mecha Gokukasu, and I'm just thinking I couldn't find anything except for like maybe an Instagram post from Instagram reel from someone, and I just kept thinking like, why me? You know, I remember during the Q&A where I'm asking questions to the team, I like asked them, or at least they told me that oh, you know, we did a soft launch of Builder's Note in November 2025, and we did in-person interviews to see what fans were doing to get their news. And many of the places they went to in-person events, they went to Gundam Base. A lot of the fans said that they got their news from content creators. So more or less, that's how I ended up being roped into doing the video for them. Hi Takasugi-san! Hello! Ohayo gozaimasu! Ohayo! Hope you have a good one. Oops, I had to leave for a bit 5 minutes ago. Hope you didn't miss much. Nah, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Mecha is a machine, but you got school and stuff on your plate, so yeah. It is a lot. Ray Studio. Did Ray Studio get... Did he get sponsored too? I wasn't sure. You're nearly 12,000. That's no easy task. Any opportunity come your way, you earn, no doubt. I know. Some of the thoughts that I had was like, oh, well, for one thing, my thinking is like, there are other bigger creators, number one. Number two, it's like, there are also people who have way more knowledge about the franchise. And number three, there are people who have spent much longer on the platform. And so, since January, when they were first contacting me for it, and then till now, I've been ruminating a lot about my channel and then where I am with it, with the hobby itself, because I would never want to disrespect a hobby, right? So I was just doing rumination on that, and I guess like recently I realized that when it comes to the Gundam niche, a lot of creators like to work vertically. They like to get deep into the niche. They're doing a lot of tutorial content, how to remove nub marks, how to customize your model kits, and just basically doing like market research. And for me, I've been getting into Skara. Yes, League of Legends content creator Skara, or I guess he's doing a bunch of stuff now. And he got sponsored by Bandai to do coverage for the Gundam Assemble, and I was watching his vlog on it, and I realized that, you know, in the Gundam space, people here love information and stuff, but I don't really see creators get into more of the like community side, or like instead of going vertically into the niche, how about like horizontally, where you cover like lifestyle, cover like social aspects, or like covering like shop aspect or something, like something of that nature, where you view the world through the hobby as your lens, but it's not the thing that kind of consumes you, if that makes sense. I was trying to explain this in the Discord with you guys, and I realized that for me at least, what I want to do with this niche that we're in is that I just want to do a lot with it. I want to show you what I see, how I view the world with the hobby itself, if that makes sense. One of the videos that was recently funded, for example, is forcing my cousin to build Gundams, even though he doesn't like Gundams, right? It's just stuff like that. And so I think once June hits around and I'm graduating university and everything, we can start exploring what that means, you know? So I would love to do more stuff with the niche, because I don't know. I can't listen. The top creators being informative, news-centered kind of channels is very admirable, but it's not something I could ever replicate. That's why I admire MJ for doing reviews from all kits all these years. That's a lot of dedication to the niche. Really cool. Hold on, I need to drink some water. I'm like thirsty. I haven't talked all that much during the past few weeks. I was so surprised to see your video next to MGK. They told me I could post it between now, which I finished the video at midnight, and they told me I could finish they finished reviewing the video, I could post it between midnight to 7 a.m. EST. I was like, who's gonna be awake watching my video at 7 a.m? So I just released the video at midnight because you know, it wasn't the most ideal time to post it, but I figure it was better then versus later. So it looks like posting it early is kind of nice because it looks like MGK copied me. That's not really the case, but it's just nice to get it out early as soon as possible. MGK and Jueri's content is like apple oranges. Both are edible fruit with different juicy, delicious content. That is one way to describe the different contents we have on YouTube. Hello, welcome Kaiser. I've seen some creators do this to try to cover more social parts of the hobby, but it's rare, yeah. And it's risky. I think it's risky because over time it's been proven that doing reviews for mall kids does get you the growth here on YouTube. That's why people who've been doing it for years on end, it's hard for them to break out and do new things. But I feel like I feel like such a clean slate that I feel okay just doing whatever into the video side of things just to see what sticks. Because I actually don't know what sticks right now to truly just go all in, right? Personally, I view this hobby as a solitary affair, but still awesome to speak with people about it. Yeah. I was talking to a friend about this, and you know, he's someone who's very casually into Gunpla, but he's getting into it, right? He said that the niche that I'm looking for doesn't exist because it's a solitary hobby, like you said. But I feel like, for me, even though it can be a solitary hobby, it started off for me as a community-based thing. And so I want to bring that and expand that for the hobby itself. Because, you know, there's so many of us in this space. We rub elbows in each other's. You know, I know creators in this space. I just realized there's so much we could do to bring ourselves together and just have fun with it. I'm trying to catch up on chat and see which one. Anime news is way too hard. I would not. I can't fathom doing news-based stuff. Some people are really good with that because that's what they're already doing. So it's just a matter of sharing that. Wait, there's another video similar to yours? Yeah, so a much bigger channel in the 600k range called Mecha Gaikotsu. He also covered the Builder Notes platform for his video. So yeah. But how do you know you're not a robot, MJ? What's happening? I'm slightly lamenting over how to get to participate, but with how days with me, I'm glad I didn't have another thing on play. Yeah, I think you've been pretty solid for it, MJ. It's just that at the time, you just had a lot on your plate, right? I wouldn't blame yourself for it. I would not blame yourself for it. The thing is, it starts out solitary, but community eventually builds because I used to build for myself, but I got some places where I share my current projects with a few friends. Yeah, some of you guys actually are building with other people in like a weekly build meetup. I don't really have that here. I tried searching around out of curiosity, but to be honest, I think my community build streams are just like that for me. I've been to a handful of TCG meetups, and I don't really have issue with TCG meetups. I actually got it's really fun talking to people, and when you meet the same people, you get like a connection built. It's just that it's being the only female in the TCG shop doesn't feel that fun. I don't know how else to explain this, but that's how I feel sometimes when I'm in these Gundam TCG events. Nothing bad or of that nature per se. It's just that I realize that sometimes me physically being there can be uncomfortable for people. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's just the crowd is different. What's gonna say here? What's this? Kakarot does Gundam news every week somehow. Hey, listen, I admire that for people. There's different ways to go about the hobby. I like the way Kakarot does it, where he covers review videos and also news. And sometimes he does video essay, because that's what I want to do. I kind of want to do a bunch of stuff before I find something that I think works for me. Is there any spaces where you and the community could build together? Just a live stream for now. That's what I have. But I feel like there could be more to it than just a build live stream. I am someone who doesn't like doing the same thing. I like to break up the monotony sometimes. Yeah. That's just the way I am, though. I just like... I crave novelty. Is it caused ADHD? No, right? It's just craving novelty is a normal thing. Evangelion? What? Why are you talking about Evangelion? What's going on? My cousin's literally was dragging her friend, forcing her to play since she was so competitive and got sucked her into TCG. It's fun. I really do like the in-person TCG events. But man, I need more girlfriends. Most of the female fans who are into Gundam, occasionally they're in here, but most of them are also creating themselves, and I talk to them every now and then too. Curiosity in Mecha's great. Branching out to new stuff is fun. It definitely is. Maybe that's how Kakarot tends to not burn out. He loves the hobby so much that he's just able to break it into different kind of category of videos too. I want to paint. I'm fighting the weather. I'm still not constantly warm enough for me not to work in the garage. Not the garage. Definitely ADHD. Shucks, no! It is comfortable having like a system down and doing that over and over. But man, wouldn't it be fun to for example, throw like a Jeopardy show or rope people in like Jigsaw and then have them play a game. There's so much you can do with the stuff that we do in this hobby. Kakarot also does development histories of some Gundams and other mobile student series, which are extremely informative. Yeah, he does a very good. I actually watched I think it was Kakarot video. I covered the Gundam TCG, a little bit of the Gundam TCG and what to expect with it for people who are not into TCG in generals. On I think it was like the third video now, most recent video on my channel. I used his video to understand how many card games there were before we got onto the Gundam card game, and his stuff was very informative because I tried doing my own research for the past Gundam card games, and a lot of them are JP only, so information is very scarce. I was shocked I was able to find much more information than I could for the topic itself. ADHD is just IRL new type? No! You can steal it, I wouldn't really care. There was actually a recent Gundam Jeopardy that happened. And it's not like a very original idea, it's just taking the existing idea and just kind of dressing it up differently. Don't worry about it. Jueri is late? Am I talking to myself? No! You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. That one card pack policy, some stores have people hide TCG Pokemon really bad. I've seen people hide those cards. ADHD IRL new type. That sounds horrible, though, right? Because new types, they kind of go brain to brain with people. Can't. Is this insane? I never thought you exist again. Hi, Sunny! Yo, is it early morning for you or is it later? Because we did switch clocks here in the US. We got a new clock now. This clock pushes the time 1 hour. Whoever invented scalping coming for you, Bandai needs to overprint. They need to print their game into the ground. That's what they need to do. It's 7:19. Oh, we're exactly 12 hours apart now. Perfect. That's easy. It's arrived 6:30. Good to go. Our DST hasn't ended yet. Not gonna happen tomorrow. No. Okay, I see the issue now. I was gonna say, okay. Yeah. So you guys are probably curious about the part that got cut off in the video, right? This is like, there's nothing wrong. They actually approved of it. I just removed it to make the video shorter from was it like 12 minutes to 9 minutes? So I just shaved off a good 3 minutes. Wait, just fun fact, that video was 45 minutes. I recorded at midnight and it was a 45-minute raw audio footage for the recent video. And I had chopped it down to like 15 minutes, 15 minutes. And then the editor, I think he put Charlie Brown talking over the one of the parts. I wanted him to cut it out, but he just did a Charlie Brown thing on it. But yeah, the section that I removed from the video was basically a recounting of my Q&A with the manager. Whoa! Hello, John Bandai. I swear, I'm within my contracts. I did not spill anything. Hello. Hello again. Did you guys know Bandai commented on the recent video too? They stand Pink Saku. They passed the vibe check so hard. Yeah. Everyone behave. Last time Bandai was here, you guys were asking for model kits left and right. Don't do that. Okay. Actually, no, wait. Now that we're here, you can ask for them, right? We can ask them a little bit. Maybe just one time. Tequila Gundam. Listen, Bandai. Maybe you are looking for new ideas of what to make in the model kit. Just do Tequila Gundam. People all over the world be into it. We love sombreros. If you can make that sombrero like a life-size thing, that'd be awesome. We can like dress up with like our model kits too. That'd be really fun. Okay. Thanks, Jueri. My ADHD brain couldn't take 10 minutes, so I had 2 times speed when I watched it. Hey! That's not nice. How could you do that to me? Whoa! Don't lie! I did not rattle off any credential. I did not. Everything is locked behind NDA. I got this. Whoa! Nether! Oh! Nether Gundam would be kind of nice too! Nether Gundam would be so fun. But Tequila Gundam, don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. We want Tequila Gundam in this part. Tequila, please. You know, next April Fools, they're gonna be like, yo guys, we made the model kit you always wanted, the Margarita Gundam. They're gonna do something really funny like that, probably. I'm happy for the high grade AW Leopard Leopard, but can we pretty please get the Vertigo too? Yo, Leah, you did it last time too! Oh, okay. Back to what I was saying. What was I gonna say? Oh man, okay, wait. I think I still have it written down. I have this written on a piece of paper. I was so nervous for the meeting with them. Let me see. I was so nervous. I was so nervous that I wrote down my question just in case. And the questions that I wrote for the company, I actually talked about it in the video, but I cut it out again for length reasons. I was very boss lady like. You know, I can be very pretty business orientated, right? Let's see. I asked them if they have plans to integrate the app to Western events like Anime Expo, Gundam Base, or GBWC. You know, I like to sometimes insert ideas just to kind of like, you know, slip it on the radar. Because I think one of the things with Builders though is that because it's like a centralized hub for Gunpla builders, I could see it be integrated into real life in so many different ways. When I asked that question though, it seemed like the person I asked, it's out of his range of scope of what he can do. So he was just basically saying that, oh, that's a good idea. At the moment, we don't have that, but that is a good idea, huh? And so I was rattling off different things, and I felt kind of bad because I was just, it's like stuff that was planned, but it's not as easy as it sounds, right? For example, with games, people say, oh, make it multiplayer. But implementing a multiplayer game is so hard. It's much harder than people think it is. It's not just like turning on the Switch and suddenly multiplayer, right? So that's the same thing where I'm like asking, oh, do you guys want to do this? Do you guys want to do that? And a lot of the times they said, so desu ne. They're like, I see. Good ideas, Jueri. Not the moment. Jueri, tell us that one super secret thing you told us about Bandai again. Yeah, you better, kid. Put in some /J's, please. This /J/S is very, very important. Perfect critical cute Gundam. This is so fun. I'm familiar with the Bandai video myself. Oh, is that so? Let me see. If you guys have not watched the video, I'll send you a link right now so you guys can go watch it. Also, do check out the website on your own too. There is no... a few things. There's no app for the website, but you can... they actually encourage this with the website. Make it like a home page on your phone so you can click on it like you would an app. There's actually a mission for it. Oh, let me see if I can grab it. Here we go. What, you guys can watch it if you have not seen it yet. And you can also scan the QR code or click on the link to lead yourself there. Hi, welcome, Sasuka. Welcome again. Welcome. Yo, don't ask him. Don't ask him for the schedule. That's not nice. There's only so much I can do. This is probably like an intern at Bandai, you know. Here. we can't bog them down too much. There you go. That's the video. Tiktori, hi, welcome. Check out a video. Worked so hard on it. I think I worked longer compared to editor. Editor-san took... He told me he took, in his words, 6 or 7 hours, and I hated him for that. But he wasn't even exaggerating. And that's actually pretty fast. I spent... Shucks, I spent like 3 hours on my end. 3 or 4 hours. And that was including the recording of like the whole thing, and then spending time listening to the whole thing. 45 minutes of audio, cutting it down to 15? 6, 7, haha, you guys are so funny. Is it me or is Jueri talking hyper fast today? I'm sorry, I'm so excited. That's all it is. I get really excited and my heart goes doki doki whenever I see ENTCA in chat. My Gen Z? By Gen Z? What do you mean? Where's my video? Duration is doomed. It'll pass over. It'll like be gone within like 2 months. It's not gonna be like a mainstay thing, for sure. Are you actually 2 times seeing my stream? I talk fast as is. How could you? Oh, you know, there's like a reward. You guys know about the reward function on Builders now? This is not even a sponsored stream, but I'm talking like it is. The token system on Builders was very interesting because you're supposed to use it to redeem profile pictures exactly as pictured on the video itself. I was very surprised because I explored the website months ago, and so when I was doing my recording, they took out the store and had like a page that said, hey, we're currently revamping the store, please wait in the meantime. So I was very surprised during the recording. So what I did was that I went and looked for Amuro and Char profile pictures to make sure that the editor has that visual to put in the video. And so I went to Builder's Note and went to someone's profile and then downloaded their profile picture. I felt kind of like scum, you know. These builders spent their time completing missions on Builder's Note, but I just went and like downloaded their profile picture for the as visuals on the video itself. But you know, it's cool. It's cool. I did ask if they were able to maybe you could use the tokens for like you know, P Bandai stuff, you know, wink wink wonk, and they're like, we could. It's possible. Never know. How can I redeem the say Jueri profile picture? Your mom? Does she exist on that website? I don't remember. I might have seen her profile picture floating around on that website. Is that so? Oh, I saw your mom recently. She was very lovely. You want to see a picture of her? After finals week, I took a couple days to myself to travel. Let me show you. I was gonna post it on Twitter, but I haven't posted much on Twitter since then. There it is. Yeah. I didn't know she was a model kit. I thought she was just a character from the show, but it's kind of rare to get model kits of the character, no? Here. Oh, that's not what I thought. That's the bald picture I still have up there. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Oh, this JPEG. It's a little bit different. Bam! Why are you guys meeting my mom more than me? Your mom is an international traveler, is why. Rico is sponsored by Bandai? Yo! She's a cute cheerleader though, no? Or like, I don't know, not cheerleader, it's like a mascot sort? Look at that. Mrs. So you say there's a chance? I'm surprised they put her the Mrs. title in there to make sure she's absolutely taken. You gotta know this, okay? You gotta put that Mrs. in there so no one gets any wrong ideas. Wait, so is this a posable figure or is it like a model kit you can build? That's what I'm wondering about. Transformation? This could transform? Oh, maybe I should get. I kind of want one now. So this is from. I went to a mall with a shop. It looked like a card game store, which is so weird because I didn't think card game store could be inside a mall. And they had model kits too. Of all the model kits they could have had, they had Wrinkle-san in there. So fascinating. They have such interesting taste for what they think could sell. Disposable model kit. Okay, let me just see this. What does she actually look like? Because I like her. I like her spacesuit, but I'm more used to seeing her not in the spacesuit, you know? Wrinkle model kit. Oh, whoa, it's pretty close, no? It looks really close to the box art itself. They really put the misses in there too. Surprise. This is what the model kit looks like, I think. Right? Is this the one? This is the one they have online. I'm kind of surprised by how accurate it is. It's not too good. Is it because of the hold on it? Oh, it depends on how old the kid is, maybe. Because Bandai's girl plug kits are really nice. Oh my god, there's like a bikini bird. Oh, can't show it on stream. I think it's something Rinko's husband Dutty's dad built. Huh? Really? In lore? She this is the model kit she appears as? In case it isn't obvious enough, I haven't watched Dive. I get confused with Dive and Fighter. Just built this. It's rough in age, but still really nice for what it is. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, this is weird. We're talking about Delty's mom right now. I feel so bad. You got your first 30 MS yesterday? Oh, that's so fun! Which one did you get? Welcome, Timona. Her kit name is a pun on the Archangel's front cannons named the Lohengrin, thus Lohen Rinko. On Archangel front cannons from what? Like the mobile suit itself? She appears as a ship from Seed? What is going? Wait. Hold on. Hold on back. Welcome Raiders! Hello. Welcome Wawa. Hey, you two, why are you hiding me these raids? I usually get a notification, but they didn't tell me. Welcome Raiders! Thank you for stopping in today. We are chatting about someone's mom. It predates the figure rise standard. This Archangel is a ship in Gundam Seed. Okay, Gundam Seed stuff. Hi, Asian Big Sauce, welcome. Basically, high grade mecha girl from Figure Rise. Then we now have 30 MS. Okay, let me just see how old this kid is, because I'm curious. Twinkle model kit. Release date? Is that the word to write? Release date. 2018. Yeah, we actually came a long way if the quality is now like really high with their current girl plug kits. She was released in March 2018 to be exact. Sad face! No, sad face. Gotta study. Just gonna farm ads for this video. Huh? I have no ads turned on during live streams. That's not possible. The only ad you get will be at the beginning, that's all. Am I frowning? No, I'm not frowning. I'm not frowning. I tried a new angle today. Maybe the camera angle is not doing me any favors. Welcome in, Mara. What did you do today? He's voiced by Sailor Moon too? Oh, okay. Damn, I feel like I should watch the show just for her. I feel as though she might be a fun character to get into. She has... Wait. What else is she... What? Is that real? What's the PVC? PVC figure? Whoa! Wait. You can do that? Is this real? Does anyone have this? Wow! Mrs. Rinko, whoa! Damn. Something that's very interesting about Rinko-san is that you own this figure? You're so weird! No. Okay, does she have like an apron on yours? Because there's a version of her with the apron too. I gotta go, but it's nice joining. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for joining us today. Well, that's the Gundam Girl generation. I have Isla's. What's the GGG? It looks like she also has this version with the apron as well. Here. I like this version. This is what I see her as in the clips I've seen floating around, right? I didn't realize that she has... You know, in art... Sometimes new beginners will draw the chest like this, and they call this boob sock. We always tell new beginners, like, hey, you know, when you draw the chest, you shouldn't draw it kind of like in a boob sock. This is what it is with her. But it kind of works for her, it looks really good. Gundams, I hate that Gundam Guy generation is posable and Gundam Girl generation is not. It's like it's a different thing, because some people really enjoy just figures straight up, and some people just enjoy the posable stuff. It's preference really. No, that's a resin figure. She's pretty hard to get, am I correctly? Wow, she's that popular? Dang, I thought that I guess I haven't been exposed to too many female characters in the franchise. Alright, putting this away because now I think we are bringing too many people in for the wrong reason. Fun fact, Rinko's VA also voiced Murie, the captain of the Archangel from Gundam Seed. She also voices Misato from Evangelion and Usagi from Sailor Moon. Oh, that's what you're talking about. When you said she was a voice from Sailor Moon, I didn't think she was the Sailor Moon voice. Okay. Now I'm getting a lot of context for her. Basically, the paint is to be accurate. Non-issue. I can do it. It's a non-issue to paint stuff, guys. Oh, Jueri, how did the stream evolve into salving? Because I saw her recently. I met her at the mall. She's very nice. I'm not opposed to statue. It's just very difficult to find articulate figures and most of the characters alike. You know what it means? it means that you must now get into customizing kits. You gotta customize kits close enough to the character you like. I'm a guy, but I like it. Yeah, I have guy friends who are into magical girl genre. It's fine. No, you don't have to be like a girl to watch magical girls. They're cool. They're hot sometimes. They're cute. Most importantly, I haven't watched like a magical girl in a long while. I think it's since my high school years. Oh, I sound old. My high school year was almost 10 years ago, which is so weird to think about. You don't think about how fast time goes by until you think about how far it's been since you last visited your high school, and it's just so weird to think about. Ages ago. The best magical girl is Charlotte Colehorn from Bleach. Trying to think. Magic Girls and Mecha. Oh, should we talk about that? Is it called magical? What's it called? It's like, I forgot that has the word night in it. Magical. You guys remember? You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? It's called Rayers? Rayer. Magic Knight Rayers. Yeah, that's what it was. They were talking about this online. I was in finals, so I couldn't talk about it and like be on trend with everyone else. They're getting a reboot, I believe. Is that correct? I don't want to insert misinformation. I was shocked because I was looking at it. I had no idea why people were hyping this up. Well, for one thing, I didn't know this many people were into magical girls as a genre. But then I was watching the trailer and I did not realize that there was gonna be mechs in this too. Wow. Let me see. Mechs. Oh, there's no mechs in this picture. That's like, you don't even notice the mech in this show until you dig really deep. Because even when I type in the show's name, it only shows the 3 girls. Maybe a villain too. There's Sayla. I love Sayla. I think she's one of my favorite girls from the original. It's on Netflix right now. Must be an older show. I've seen this in passing growing up, but it never sparked an interest in me because I've seen a cover of it. And to me, I had no idea whether it's not a genre targeted towards me because I was into shoujo at the time. So I knew it in passing, just didn't know. You have the old VHS collection. I'm showing your age here. Listen, a lot of us here are 25 plus. We've had experience with VHS. Yeah. We're getting ready to react to Snowball Earth. I see. I see. Magical girls and mechas have many ties. Tsunami has Sailor Moon and Gundam Wing airing simultaneously. More modern mecha magical girl stuff includes Nanoha and Simple Gear. The problem with combining the two into a show is that my thoughts like, what's the point of having magical girl if there's mechas? What's the point of having mechas and magical girls? Because separately, aren't they pretty strong already as like a power scale? But in having both of it, it starts to make you think, oh, when are they gonna get into the mech to increase their power? Or when are they gonna use their power as a magical girl to take out this enemy? I'm trying so hard to find mechs in this show. I gotta type in the word mech, I think, because it only shows the girls. Oh, I didn't realize it's gonna be this hardcore with the... Oh! Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, it's hard to see because that really is the quality you could see them at. The one of them has the wings. Oh, actually, no, 2 of them have the wings, huh? Wait, do they all have wings or just the... No. Okay, wait. I didn't notice, but they had the Mortoroid kit for this. So this shows their design way better than these screen caps. Oh my god, I can't find this. Sorry, this is a better image probably. This one right here. Oh, let me see. Oh, by the way, in case Jueri's wondering, yes, the mechs are available as a model kit. Yes, Mordoroid. Of course, it'd be Mordoroid. All three plus the merged super version. I don't know if they have this on the screen caps I'm looking at. They did a very good job of advertising this show and not ever show the mech. That is how I feel about Code Geass, because I remember watching Code Geass on YouTube in 5 parts, and I never knew they had a mech in it. Or if they have a mech, I just didn't realize it was in there. That's how I feel with this series, because you gotta dig for that mech a little bit just on Google alone. There's also Mecha Malchus by Good Smile too. Whoa! Hold on. Good Smile Company. Wait, are these not the... No, wait, Good Smile is Mordoroid, no? Or is like a section of Good Smile? So these are the one. I like the bird feet. I'm not biased or anything, but I like the bird feet on them. They kind of look like Digimon. Listen, I could be a Digimon. Digimon! You know, a lot of things could encompass as a Digimon. A straight up cat could be a Digimon. You confused me, Delty, because you made it sound like Good Smile and Mordoroid are separate. I knew somewhere in the back of my mind they were same. Fantasy Mecha is a subgenre. Tomina's Aura Battler, Dunebine, is a forefather of it. I do recall that. I just wonder what the regulation is and when they start to go into a power suit as opposed to just being magical girls. If I was in this universe, I'd be hella confused. I'd be like, oh damn, you know, I got these powers, awesome. Why'd I gotta learn how to pilot a mech, man? That's just too many hats for me to wear. Rather just try to spec into one or the other, I think. So either go to magic school, or pilot a mech. Practice that instead. And Digimon. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite girls. Actually, no, she's like #1 in my heart. To be fair, on season 1, the mecha is really more on the latter arc of the anime. It's mostly isekai magical girl on most of season 1. I see. Oh, damn. Should I watch the original? I don't know how much spoilers can we talk about? Cause all I know about the show is the stuff I showed you guys. But then people said that they were excited to see the reanimation of the self kiss or something. Like she kisses her other version of herself or something other. And that just, oh, wow, I don't know. Of the 3 girls though, I will say. Let me see. Is there like a better picture I could show them all? I guess I like the main girl. She's cute. Did you? Hi, long time no see. Hi, welcome, Hayo-kun. Hello. Yeah, I was in school. I had... Well, how do you say it? Is it Shukadai? No way, I don't know anymore. It's been a long time since I used the term homework for stuff. What did you join to? Hi, Kane! Yo guys, it's the editor. That's editor sound right there. Kane saved me when I had too much on my plate. And he put the Charlie Brown music over me, guys. He's the person you can thank for that. Chukadai, yes. Okay. Hi, welcome. Howdy, Lysergic. Rayard OVA is also very different from the manga and anime. If you just came in, we are talking about a dude magical girl that also involves mechas. Yeah. Actually, I can put it back up on screen. That's the mecha. Don't be fooled because the cover and the art for this show never shows the mecha. I'm not even joking. I didn't even know there was mecha until you had to dig deep into it. I was just shocked because what I saw on Twitter was just this. Basically where I think in passing it was just these girls. But for some reason, the entirety of the mecha Twitter side was like over in arms for this show. So I was like, something's up with this show, but I can't figure out what it is. And then you have to dig into Google image to find the mechs in there. And it's like, oh, okay, now this makes sense. There's no way they watch Magical Girls by itself. They has to involve some sort of mech. Is Jueri different from the manga and anime? Oh, okay. So I feel like you can watch it by itself from the sound of it. MKR is every genre you can ask for. Magical girl, mecha, and isekai, the 90s anime trifecta. True! I forgot they got that sometime going on all at once. Very bold of them too. The Builder's Note video had amazing editor-san. Also, I want to thank you guys for leaving comments on that. I think those are really nice signals, not just to the algorithm, but also to Bandai too. So that's really nice of you guys. There is... I'm gonna move on a little bit. There is a comment left by someone. I'm not gonna oust the Jueri, but when I read it, I was like, oh, it's a really nice long comment talking about the website and stuff. But when I read it, it read like I put a gun to their head for them to say these exact words. I was like, listen, I appreciate you, Jueri. Anonymous Jueri. You don't have to write as though I'm paying you to say all this. Did you not? I did not. I'm not... You guys will probably see it. No, should I just call him? No. He's in chat. I'll get his permission to bring it up. When are you not doing that? Yo! I would never! I better you guys be honest with me. Tell me in the comments if I'm a sellout or not, or something, you know? I'd rather you guys be like honest about it than be all like, yo, Jueri, this is a great product. Jueri has told me about this. Now I will use it. You know, that's what... The Cash App payment was from you? Oh no, this looks like it's falling apart. The plan is falling apart. Hi Christopher, we recently completed the new high grade CE DGMF X. How do you remember that? What the heck? I really like it a lot. The only part that required stickers are the head and the beam rifle. Minimal stickers, that's what we like. Jueri has totally compelled me not to like this. Blink twice. Hey! Ever since the video, I've clocked in 4,000 points. I'm on my way to buying out the store. Oh! Yeah, chill. Wow, you guys think I have bribe money like that? Enough for a PG new. It's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. The girl, she has a very interesting hairstyle. I don't know what you call it. It's like braided in the back, but then the front is like the short hair too. Very charming. Spunk on the girl. I like that. Oh, there was a scene like this. There was a scene like this in Ray Earth. Right here. I was confused. Because it can't be spoilers, guys. It's not spoilers because the show's been out for how many years now, right? That's like herself or something, right? She's actually original to the anime. It's also freaky. Wait, so it's not her? Yes and no. Are they allowed to animate that in modern day anime? I'm sure it's fine, right? More daughter, self, and loathing. You know, is it Black Rock Shooter? That's probably like a Black Rock Shooter situation with this one. Self-cessy? I see. Well, you know, they say you should always love yourself. That's them, but then taking it to the nth level. You've seen Jueri being works with... Oh, okay. It can't be that bad, right? You guys make it sound like it's like... saucy, you know? Maybe that saucy. Black Rock Shooter mentioned 2026. That... I have no idea why, but that I didn't even finish the show. I couldn't watch a show because I didn't think I was too into it. But for some reason, as a teenager, I was too into BRS because she was like Hatsune Miku, but not. She wasn't at Hatsune Miku at all. Black Rock Shooter. I have no idea why Black Rock Shooter was able to have relevance because I don't think it's based on the anime itself, which should propel it to mainstream or anime itself. No. Oh man, this is such an early 2000 aesthetic. Wow. Alright, moving on to Black Rock Shooter a little bit, because this... I remember this anime was about this girl, and she has like a... more or less a persona, I guess, an alternative plane, and it was supposed to be this whole thing. It's honestly kind of complicated, and I can't remember because I watched it when I was a teenager again, so... You guys know this? Because we were talking about the self-cess and the Rare anime. The subtitle was in French? Oh, parlez-vous français? You're probably a French speaker by the end of it, no? It's been a while since I attended Jueri stream, yo. What's the title about? Hi, Poshiyama, yo. A recent video on the channel has been completed. I was reaching out to the operation manager to make a video for Builder's Note. So by extension, I'm now, I guess, officially a content creator. It's so nice. So nice of him. I remember buying the Black Rock Shooter Black Curry. Oh, that's no. I felt like people like Black Rock Shooter. They like her art and concept, but not many people actually know what Black Rock Shooter is, it feels like. BRS is popular because the Vocaloid song and FanArt anime came later, I believe. I see. I'm getting a lot more context now from my childhood. You'll be in Paris next week? Damn, okay. Oui. Man, you guys know French? Didn't realize the Jueris were like, Mr. Worldwide out here. Prime Video did not have English subtitle for the show, and 90% is confused at the time. This came out when it's 2012. Wow, I thought it was older than that. It felt like a 2009 show, but it's closer to 2012. And from my understanding, it was about a girl who had like a persona in a different plane. When she got into heated arguments with this other girl, their persona would fight in the background. Yo, man. It's crazy. I think I watched the OVA and it didn't grab me. Yeah, it wasn't really planned out to be anything crazy or out to do anything. It was just... like when people mentioned, it was based on some fan art and some music, and people were like, oh, let's make this into an anime. So they didn't really have a clear-cut storytelling for it. BRS was so edgy, and that's exactly what draw teenager me into it. Man, it's fun thinking back on it. It's just edgy. Hey, it's not just edgy. Hatsune Miku, okay? It's Black Rock Shooter. It's not the same. Your dad got a doctorate in France back in the day, but my foreign language besides Chinese is German. Damn, okay. I didn't realize you're a Guten Tag all over this instead. Congrats to being an official content creator. Thank you! Well, that was what the stream was about, but then we sidetracked into talking about Rare and then some Black Rock Shooter by extension. You never heard of it? It's fine. If you were into mainstream anime, this was like a sub-niche of an anime. And even further sub-niche of a sub-niche because it's just an extension of the Vocaloid stuff in the back in the day too. Posted the curry stream, I'm too scared. I don't know if black curry will be appealing. Oh wow, that's your bowl? It's kind of cute. No, this is nice. It's just that I didn't expect the curry to be so dark. I knew in theory it's gonna be a dark curry, but I didn't think it's gonna be this dark. If Jueri a free as Alesis? That'd be crazy. I wouldn't be opposed to it. But if you know me, big bulky anime is not my cup of tea. Anime. I meant mobile suit. Hi, hope you're doing well. Thank you. Welcome, Kuriyusu. Actually, I should probably link the the recent video. You want to peek at it? That is still crazy to me though. I can't believe they reached out. That's alright. I'll just post one last time. By the way, you're not obligated to rewatch if you already watched it. It's just for new people who haven't seen it. Because I know I don't do too many videos. Honestly, it was a bit I was concerned a little bit because I was thinking, oh no, they trust me to make a video. They trust me to make a video, so I shall do my best to get that out. Are you hyped for new Hathaway movie? I enjoyed the first Hathaway movie. Of all of UC, Hathaway was where I started with the UC timeline, and it was such a blast. Watch again. No. Do not double dip into the algo like that, or into the you count the VOD. It's doing fine. I hope that it reaches. Did I just say number? I feel like I might jinx it. You know, the thing with sponsor videos is that they don't normally get a lot of views compared to like their normal performing video. But I haven't really posted that many videos to really know what my average is, so I think this is pretty decent. I hope it reaches 10k by like tomorrow, basically. Craft looks healthy, but that's like a little bit unrealistic to ask. No, it's all right. What's I gonna say? Oh, you know, fun fact with this video. The editor was very on top of things. He was way more on top of the video than I was, because all I did was record and then chop up the timeline and send it over to him. He actually sent me some notes to re-record some lines because I was too tired during recording of it. I have a friend who I get feedback from, and he was surprised by the end result of the video because he said to me, "Did you re-record all your lines?" I said, "No, just a few lines here and there, just so that I have more energy for some delivery." He said that he was surprised that the editing made me sound so peppy. Legitimately, when I had the original raw footage and it had that cut up and sent over to editor, I sound like I was dead tired. I sound like a legit college student in my recording, but for some reason having things pop in and pop out and having the effects go in with the stuff I was saying just made it feel like I was awake and on coffee a little bit. I was just so impressed by it all. Let's get the YouTube no. I've heard some people who've seen it say Lane Penelope is the only same person in Hathaway too. Not too much spoilers because people haven't watched it or prefer to keep as blind as possible for it. It's already at 2.2. Honestly, it's not too bad actually. Pretty decent. Video felt like a Nintendo Direct. You were not the only person who said that. I was surprised you guys mentioned that because I didn't think Nintendo Direct had that sort of smooth stuff going into it, but I guess so. Maybe everyone's using the same program. The BGM goes hard and it's just elevator music. Oh, you're so funny for that. Hi Jesse, welcome in, welcome. How are you? What are funny stuff? Oh, you know what's happening? There's a lot of back and forth between me and editor because again, I was in essay hell and stuff, and I think I watched my own video. He keeps sending it to me, right? I watched my own video at least 5 times. By the 5th one, I just stopped watching it and just started scrubbing through because I kept watching from beginning to end. And it's like a whole 10 minutes each time I do it. So the last video, I scrubbed through, and then I was like, yeah, okay, I could send this to Bandai-san. And then I drafted my email and I'm about to send him my final cut and everything. And then somewhere in the back of my head, I was thinking, you know what, I should really check on this video. So I did watch the video from beginning to end just in case. But you know, there's nothing too glaring usually. It's just a tweak in the delivery of lines or something. And then somewhere around 2 minutes 40 seconds, there was a green screen. I was just My voice line was fine, but there was no supporting images green. And I was like, yo, I'm typing up to editor. Yo, what's up with this? Why is there green? And he's like, damn. The one time I didn't check the render, it slipped through the cracks. And so I quickly retracted my email, sent over the changes saying, hey, you can change this part here. And then the editor got on top of it. He's like, shoot, my bad. And then he fixed it and sent me the final render. And then I had to watch my video again from start to finish. And I hated watching my own video because it's the same voice every time. And it's just... whatever, I watched it and then I was like, okay, it's all good now. There's no random green screen image. It's not even black screen. That's the crazy part. It's green, straight up. It must have been like the layer, the base color layer for the underneath the video. I had to watch it every time I sent you drafts since I had to check for rendering errors, but that was the only time I got tired of it and I didn't check. Same though! So, I drafted my new email with the final video. And that was the end of the whole thing. And yeah. Honestly, we worked so hard on it. But also Bandai-san worked really hard too because they had to... we were on a very tight deadline. Excuse me, we were a very tight deadline. And so they did a very quick turnaround of reviewing it. And so we were able to post it. And that's why it was midnight around our time. But I think it was like daytime for them. They're like 12 hours, right? Daytime for them, but they were on schedule for stuff. Wow. Jueri, the no tired cut. You could just watch it without the visuals and just listen to my voice and you can kind of hear the tiredness in it. I was so scared that it wasn't gonna match up to their expectation of me. But I'm glad in the end, all it took was just a really good editor to bring all that out. Your elemental power is green. Just straight up green for a screen. Wait, can I show that small bit of our... can I screen cap our chat from that section? I think it's like plenty in context, all things considered. I'm gonna head off to wind down. Hope you have a nice stream, Jueri. We'll talk later. Alright, see you, MJ. See ya. The BGM makes me feel like I'm Thunderbolt. Gundam Thunderbolt. Good! That's what I want you to feel. Because I like the music in that movie. It's especially good in that movie. Normally, I get really into like the OP and stuff, but something about integrating the music while the scene is playing just hits differently. Wait, the king gave me... let me just go find it just so I can go grab it. Is he still here? Is he yeah? Okay, he said yeah. Let me see. I've been contacting people left and right since I returned to stuff on this channel. Oh, it's so bad. It's okay. I would have missed this too, because I've done some of my own editing too, and I've had this happen as well. Wait, here we go. I think the section up to here is okay. Saving. Here we go. All things considered, it was easy fix. It's just we need to put some visuals there. Is it around 2? No, it was not 244. It's just exactly 44. It was the green screen from re-recording that I forgot to delete. No worries, it's more on me because I think I put that there actually. I am very unprofessional in that I record my lines not on Audacity like I should to have the raw like MP4 or MP wave format or something, whatever. I record my lines in OBS. As you hear me on stream is how I record my lines because I figured I already have the filter. There's no point in just having either me or editor clean up the audio. And so I just send it through OBS and that's why there's a green screen. So yeah, it's actually my green screen. Someone screenshot this and put something in the green area? No! Can't do that. Pancake? Where? Pancake where? I had to throw away my RG Banshee. Poor guy who shelf crushed him a while ago. I had to try to fix him, but it's a lost cause. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. I put it away. It's all good though. Damn, I feel like when you post a video, you don't really get the story behind everything. There's just so much chaos that goes into video making. It's wonderful that we even get something in the end product of it all. What's it else is here? Thank you, Bandai Bamco-san. We love you and your cool toys and games. Hey! I shouldn't have read that. I can't. You don't know me. I don't really say the L word around these parts. It's really hard for me to. It says it's a bad trait. I know. I'll fix that eventually. What? Master Boo would say green. The L word. I said this one time on stream and people, I wouldn't say got mad per se. It's more like people got really concerned because I don't really say it to my parents. And the reason is because when I was a kid, you know, I would say it to my parents. You know, as a young kid, I'd be like, okay, mom and dad, blah, blah, blah. And they would tease me so badly. It causes a core memory that caused me to not even say it to anyone. And so, yeah. But you know, I show parents my love through fruit grades, which is so sad to say. I show it to them. You know, I buy them an extra cup of boba when I'm out in the city. I'll fix them up dinner every now and then. You know, I show my appreciation to them. It's just hard for me to say it verbally. Because now that it's been so long since I've said it, they're gonna make fun of me for it as an adult. So there's just no win-win situation. Jueri hates love, confirm. I just can't say it in a line. Oh, my bad. We like you, Mr. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Would it be worth putting the Q&A cut into member-only video, or is that not enough material? It's literally just 3 minutes. It's really embarrassing because just me fangirling over Bandai. The 3 minutes Q&A cut it's basically a summary of me excitedly asking if there's gonna be this feature or that feature, and the operation manager was saying, oh, we don't know, but that sounds really cool. Nice idea. This feels like a Gundam character trait. What does that mean? That sounds very insulting. It sounds like you're making fun of me, but I can't pinpoint why. Just say it in a uwu voice? Oh, what do you take me for? Hi Mardupu! Welcome. Hi Jueri, how's your spring season so far? It's been pretty good. We got a lot of eggs recently. It's been crazy. Jueri is tsundere no lore? I guess I am. I don't think I am in the truest sense. I show my appreciation to you guys. I just never say the L word. Jueri is old school tsundere that can't say that she loves a guy. What do I say? Hey, you know, I appreciate you. No, I can't. I gotta be stronger, or else I'll be single forever. So that's their response to it. If someone says that to me, okay, wait. You know, I have a hard time saying it, but my parents are very vocal about it. It feels bad though because they'll say Jueri, and I just like, me too. My response is me too, or I see, or yeah, I feel same way. One of these days, I'll work up to it. Wait. Before you say anything, I know his name is sus, but this guy is day one. I'm not even joking with you guys. Hi, Partius. Hello, Jesus. Welcome to stream. This is day one viewer. I remember debuting on YouTube back in 2023, and when this name appeared in chat, I got jump scared so badly. I was contemplating ending stream right then and there because I wasn't sure I wanted in the VOD. But no. How's it been, Jesus? Has it been good for you? Day 1, how can I win against this? To be fair, Delta, you got into VTubers this past year, no? You'll win by being a collaborator with me. Later down the line when I'm freer. Jueri, on the date, are you with Xeon or Federation? Probably. What? Are you Xeon or Federation? Obviously be day 0. Be a -1. Be in the know-how. Be in the planning phase of things. That's it, but that's what it is. Speaking of -1s in planning, I have the 2.0 artist selected and stuff, right? I was planning to do a donathon to recoup some of the cost of it, but I said I would do a donathon during my birthday because April is my birthday month. Hello, birthday's in April 24th, which is a Friday. But I'm just too busy to set up anything proper for you guys. So unfortunately it'll be like a very modest birthday stream, I think. I'll try to buy cake and then cut it on stream or something. I don't know. Let's see, vlog and on stream. Anyways, hello. Hello, Jesus. Hello. Are we making a line now for all the days for Jueri? What do you mean? You guys will be day negative whatever now because we got the 2.0 rolling up sometime this year. I've talked about it last year, but now it's actually getting into motion and stuff. Well, happy early birthday. We're just coming up 4 days after 24th, so I'm so scared, bro. Why are you scared? You know what I dislike? I dislike the people who are like, yeah, it's my birthday, but I don't really care. No! You care about it. It's the only day that you can celebrate yourself, you know? Buy a cake in parts and build like a model on stream? How do I go about doing that? That's hard as heck. Why does that sound lonely? Hey, what do you mean? So let's talk about the birthday, huh? April 24th is my birthday. Normally I do something interesting on birthdays, but this year I don't really have anything planned, which just sounds really sad. Last year I think we had the chibi model on stream. We unveiled the chibi Jueri on stream. And the year before that we did 3D Jueri on stream. Wow, I gotta stop doing 3D trends. But for this year I don't really have anything planned because I got too many things. Our homeless streamer need money for Gunpla kits. Whoa! Gunpla? No, we're good now. We can set aside the recent sponsorship for Gunpla kits. This is their way of keeping me in a loop. Adonis, welcome. Buy 6 different cake slices and put it all back together. What is wrong with you guys? I sound 31? Oh, that's kind of you. I'm actually 42. Hi, Major Tom. Hi. Chibi Jueri is more lore accurate. I don't whip out the chibi mall too often because with the influx of new people, I don't want to confuse them, you know? It's been kind of hard finding the timing where you guys know me long enough where it's not a whole lot of new people, but some, but then it's not like too confused. You know what I mean? I'll bring back the Jueri TV form one of these days again. This human creature's too tall? That's what everyone says when I bring out chibi form. They keep saying it's the real form. How could it be? Oh my god, we're the same age? Oh, stop it. People thought you were... Wait, they thought you were 42? Are you checking out the virtual hobby festival in VR chat? It ends one day? No, probably not. Just build a house from old Gundam runners easy? What, how many runners we run through? We could, probably. There was something that someone said here. Where is it? Debuff birthday is getting closer, Ajima. I'm not an auntie yet, which is crazy. Can we send money straight to your rigger artist? Yeah, I don't mind. Right now, I have the artist picked up, but not the rigger yet. The problem with finding a good rigger is that some of them don't have an art background, so they don't know how to make the head turn natural. So I'm really picky about the rear for it. For the arts model, it's very easy to tell from portfolio what the art's gonna look like. But for rigging, you have to watch the video, and it takes kind of a bit to comb through all of it. That's the hard part. Just the hard part. Jueri needs a Neo Zong? Stop. I have the SD one. That's just enough, I think. I have the SD, and that will satisfy me. I don't need to figure out how big it is in actuality. You're 41, you sound like early 20s? Thank you. I'm actually in my late 20s. It's so sad! I'm messing around with you guys a little bit, but if you really don't know, I am turning 27 in a few weeks. 27, I think, is still young. But it's not as cool as 26. I think when you're 26, you kind of look youthful. Or you sound youthful by the sound of the age itself. I recently went to the dentist, and I didn't realize this because it's been about some time since I went to dentist. But everyone there is a Gen Z. It's so surreal. It's normal. I know it's normal to you know, have people be of age to work, but I used to go to dentist as a kid, and you know, all the people are older than me. But now that I look at the people who are working in the reception desk, it is people who are you know, I walk in, you know, girl, like this girl at the front desk, she got her hair done and nails done and everything, and she's like, "Oh, you look cute. I like your outfit." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, "Your hair looks really good. You know, it looks really good wonders for you. You know, we had to reach." She's like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Here's your papers." And I said stuff like, "Oh, you know, did you match with your coworker on purpose?" Blah, blah, blah. It's very easy to have conversation going on, but it's so weird because these people have jobs. These people have paying jobs that are very normal, and they're my age. But I've been in the VTubing space for so long. What normal is to me is people who are doing video making stuff, and they're my age. But now it's like people my age are actually working and paying bills and stuff. We are peers? What the heck? Do you guys not feel that way? I know some of you guys are either my age or older. Do you not step into a place and realize that you're probably around the people's age there? Or if not, like, you know? I went to... I don't know why, but in certain spaces it's very prominent to me. The other place that I felt that way was when I was in the airplane. When I was in airplane, it was like very clear that these flight attendants are around my age. And again, it's just, I don't know, something strange about it. When you become that age where people are no longer you craning your neck because they're older than you, and now they're like working, and you're that age now, it is different. It's different. Ugh. Sorry, I had to get down my system because I don't know how to articulate this to people. Old? Hag? Okay, I'm not hag. That's not very nice, you guys. I think people's definition of hags being 30 plus needs to take a step back. People who think that are like 12. 12. Seeing my old classmate now having jobs and walking in feels somewhat weird. What the heck? I already feel that and I'm 20. Stop! You're so young! I have to roll away from the mic because Speaking of age, recently I was talking to other content creators. One of them is a Yu-Gi tuber. They work on Yu-Gi-Oh! They say that in their Discord channel, it is required that people are 18 plus. And I told them, "Oh, really? I just have people come in. I don't really care." And they said they were very surprised. They said something along the line of, "What? You have no... Your server's not 18 plus?" And I said, "No, it doesn't really make sense to do that. People there are really chill, like our building community." And he kind of has trouble with some of his community members since... You know, sometimes TCG players are a little awkward and can't read social situations, so he deals with that. But I feel like I don't really deal with that much in the Discord server that we have, because it's mostly people who have money to buy Gundams, you know what I mean? I think it's different because Yu-Gi-Oh! People mostly play Duel Links as opposed to buying the cards, maybe. I recently turned 18. Stop! Stop! You guys are grossing me out! Stop being young. Stop being young. You can tell me your age, just don't tell me you're under 23. I think when people tell me they're 22, 21, 20, before all that number, it gets kind of like... I'm too old. Because in comparison, I'm getting closer to the 30s than I am to the 20s, and it makes me feel really sad to think about sometimes. Like, okay, no 18 plus in the event. We don't have 18 plus and it seems fine for us. Actually, a lot of content creators have 18 plus servers, and I understand why. It's to filter out not just kids per se, but just the immaturity with it. The only server rule I have, if you guys check, that's related to age in the Discord. I don't know if you guys read the rules. It says something along the lines of, this server is PG-13, but I expect a level of maturity with the chatters. It says something like that. And you know, it's done pretty well, actually. I hate to use the word PG-13 because it makes it sound like I'm running a daycare. But that means like most things kind of passes. And actually, not many of you guys curse either, which is so weird in some other people's eyes. But it's like very normal for us. We're just chatting normally. like a well-adjusted human being. It's nice to share a hobby with them youngins though. No! Fudge them kids, you know? That's what no, I'm kidding. Invite the kids over to the build-alongs. Soon we're gonna have rocking chairs? Stop. Rocking chairs are baller. They're onto something when they have those rocking chairs out in the front. Now I'm enjoying that too. I love rocking chairs, man. Just something about it puts you to sleep a little bit. My nephew is graduating high school. Your nephew is not... His birthday doesn't start with 19, it starts with 2000, man. You're banned? No, you're not banned. Should be in live chat right now. It could be that the chat on screen is for top chat and not live chat, so... Not everything gets shown through if it's on top chat. Because if you see most of the time, that's fine. Don't tell me about that, please. Oh, really? It has a filter? I didn't realize. I got into Gunpla because of my uncle who also builds. That's so cool. What a cool uncle. Yeah. Cussing probably too much. I tried toning it down here. Listen, there's no rules against you guys cursing around here. You guys can curse. In the chat and in the VC and all that. And in the Discord too. But when I encourage you guys to be yourself, to curse and stuff, many of you guys have told me, Jueri, that's weird. It's because I don't curse, so you guys don't curse either, but that's just the way I am. Sometimes I like to tap the limits of PG-13. Swearing's my DNA. It's because you're Australian. You guys kind of make it into your vocabulary, so it doesn't sound out of place. Did you say you enjoy rocking chairs and knitting? You added the knitting part out of nowhere. That's crazy. Rocking chairs are kind of fun, you know? It's like an ADHD toy, but for the whole body. Just sit in one, you just go back and forth on that. Fun. Just catching the corrective vibes for me to talk a little differently on Twitch compared to here. Twitch is a different vibe. You know, it's... Okay. So the reason why I don't curse... I used to curse an okay amount. Nothing too crazy per se. But back on Twitch, I used to be a little less filtered. But you know, I was young. I was in my 20s, early 20s, yeah. But over time, it's like... It's just weird for me to curse because my number one fan is my mom. As you know, you should have your number one fan be. And she's a very zealous fan of mine. And she likes to share my stuff with her coworkers. Coworker son, if you're in here, hello. And And so she rather it's just weird, you know. I don't know. If I was reincarnated into a different identity and never tell her, I think I'd be okay with. No, even then I feel like it's kind of weird to not to curse at their all. It's not my DNA anymore. Casual swearing by typing feels odd. Extra effort compared to just saying it. That's really interesting. Same, I stopped cursing too much, smack my head. The thing is, Delty, you stop cursing maybe, but the stuff you tweet out doesn't need cursing to still be raunchy, huh? Jueri, stop being a bad example to kids and make them curse. I'm not saying I'm super clean though, because once in a blue moon you might catch a swear here and there depending on the games I play. But yeah, you know, it's just, I don't know, somewhere in there. It's hard for me to curse. I think it's nice though, because if you get mad and you start cursing, people take you more seriously. I feel like people don't take me seriously if I'm just mad outright. Whoa, it's kind of weird saying a curse word here. I take it back. I'm sorry. I take it back. You guys can curse, but do know that it does look interestingly out of place because we don't see it too often, huh? Where's this here? There's some sort of mimetic hazard that prevents a lot of cursing in this community. Mimetic? What an interesting word. It's my first time hearing that. Mimetic hazard. Sup? Hi, welcome in. Yelts? I think you use Yelts. Gunpump backlog curse around these parts. Now you're making these up. Backlog, you know, we gotta seek a backlog some more because if you keep it Voldemort style for the word backlog, people are not gonna build it. People are gonna keep buying. Too much SPC. Okay. Well, like I said, you guys can curse. Yeah, that's just let that know out there, you know. I just feel so sorry because I wonder if you guys are filtering yourself when you normally wouldn't. Maybe it's different BC. I haven't been in BC in a while. I do want to come back. It's just hard for me. I'll come back again. I just need more free time. Is it one of your shorts of you dropping the F-bomb during your Gunpla video? Did I say that? I never said that in my shorts at all. No, I never did that. That's crazy. That sounds like a... you got Mandela or something, because none of that exists. Right, guys? Hi, patriarchy. I don't know, what's this? Oh... What's this? Booty? What's that mean? This Sinanju clip? Did I say? Okay, wait. I gotta rewatch my Sinanju clip. There's no way. Oh, your name is... Yeah, it's me, Matt. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. I can't read it because I read it as Yelts. It's the I looking like an L. Alright, let me just see. I didn't say that at all, did I? It's not too short. How long is this short? Is it 30 seconds? I never said that. What the heck? That short is crazy rewatching it because that short I did not buy the RG Sinanju and RG Zeta. I was just for the bit, but people believed it and people still believe it because I have the kits, but it's not because I bought it. It's because someone sent it to me. You guys are devious. I don't like it. I thought I did for a second in there. And there's just no way I would not have my optics be checked out. Trust me, is that you, Jueri? It's a lot of people. I see. You be second, I want to watch it too. Oh, it's so embarrassing, the cockiness of me in that clip. I thought I was better than that. I thought I could overcome whatever bad kits may come my way to take me out, and that, yeah, wow, Sinanju really had hands. Hi, welcome, Maki. I was gonna say Kaji Waifu, but it's more of a moniker than like name, right? Oh my god, congrats on the waifu status! Congrats. We were talking about cursing in the community because I don't do it too often, but I was being gaslit into thinking I did in one of my shorts. I for sure left a bomb or two when I was building this Nanju, but I think that's the only time, really. What other times did I curse? No, that was it. That was like the last time. I don't think you can find a recent stream doing that. Whoa! 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 Not the short! Wait, yo! 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 I thought you were talking about the short! The live stream no one checks back on! No! Okay, wait. Let me see this clip. Oh gosh. Oh, back when my hand was... when I didn't have chickens. Where's the clip? It's in the stream dump channel. Do I supply the ammunition or do I leave this for you to find? I think I'll leave this for you to find. There's right. Oh no, I said heck in this video. I had space music on this clip. Did I break it? The shoulder fell off because I put it in the backpack for this Nanju. The very end of this clip? Bro, this clip is 3 hours! Hey, I'm sorry, but... I think you did something wrong here because for some reason it showed me the whole entirety of the VOD itself. Or is it because I have to click on it? Let me just review how bad it is before I send it over. Give me like 44 seconds. Alright. Alright. It's happening, I think. Oh, that was a really strong F-bomb! Oh my gosh, I should scrub this clip. I didn't think it was that bad. Ah! Oh, it was so bad. I got jump scared too. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the Jueris had ammunition like that to... I'm getting really red. I feel like such a hypocrite. I'm sorry. I like to formally apologize to you guys. I made it sound like I was a holy angel that never cursed, and I said I did curse. I thought I dropped a casual F-bomb, but this was like with my whole heart into it kind of F-bomb. That's crazy. Wow. That scared me. I will not supply the link only because I don't want this in the VOD. But if you are watching the VOD, you can go find it yourself and dig a little bit in the stream dumps in the Discord. Not you when you're building Arsenal on you. This was an insanely hard build. What do people say in the chat? I want to see what you guys know. It's funny because it started off with saying heck and stuff, but then somewhere after the third crash out within the same clip, it started escalating. Did you guys jump scared too? I feel so bad because in the chat people said she said a bad word all in caps from one of the Jueris. Oh, not many people. I think you guys underreacted if anything. Okay, so for anyone who just arrived in, there was accusation that I cursed in my stream, which I do curse. I just don't do it too often. But the one clip that was sent to me of me cursing was said with everything I had under my soul when I was feeling Nanju, which is valid. But in the chat itself, you guys were underreacting. No? There's literally only one person who called out on it, I think. Here. Look at this chat. Right here. Alright. Is it the one I wanted to show? Yeah. There's only one person who called out on it. Right there. I need you to treat me like a bad Malekith now? You're that type of person, huh? You like it when nice girls be mean to you. It's in secret. I see. Yeah, what the heck? You guys underreacted. I think I had a bigger reaction watching the clip than the people in chat. Oh, I learned the type of person I am today, huh? It's not a secret. Have you seen your mom? I would think you're okay. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. Was it Rico? She seems like a nice lady. There's no way she's the other way around. No, in secret. Moonbuddy swears at you for 3 hours. POV, you're a model kit. We shall go back swearing like teenagers from 1950s did. But the thing is, it's not as practical when it's used so often, you know? I don't think it is. Oh. Where does this sit? Where am I at with the chat? We're too busy laughing to type. You guys are group watching this stream? That's crazy. I thought I said frick, but I think somewhere the translation got slipped around and then suddenly it's no longer frick, it's something else. It's rhymes with duck. I grew up around way too casual Chinese swearing. In my household, the person who swears the most is... Nah, I shouldn't ask my family member like that. The swears in my household is not that like bad compared to American curse words. You know, we have words in English that we swear by, but those swears that translates from Cambodian to English is like a little bit goofy. You know, it's like what did they say? What does my parents say? They say something like it basically means your mom's a horse, or it goes to translation like your dad's a mom or something like that, right? It's so goofy in pure translation, it's not even funny anymore. We barely ever curse in English in this household. I'll put this away. So it's different. I'm kind of surprised you guys don't have that filter with your parents, maybe. It sounds like some of you guys curse around your parents. I thought we had an agreement in our household that when it comes to cursing, we only curse around our friends but not with our parents, kind of stuff. Golly gee. Verbal abuse while building the RG Zeta ASMR stream as a goal, maybe? Do you want the RG Zeta's ASMR thing? Gosh. I have an ASMR device thingy, mic of sorts. A long time ago I had it funded. I did a couple ASMR and I realized that I don't have a quiet house to do ASMR. You hear every single thing, and normally with OBS I can filter it out. But for a crispy ASMR sound with the purest form, you want to have very little filter on it. So that's why I haven't done any ASMR stream, because you hear everything. I can do it if... I can do like an ASMR if it's off stream and more for me to do in video post-production to remove some stuff. But for live stream it's a little bit harder. Didn't know Jueri was Asian too. Only half. I would say. Not many people know. I don't really talk about it too often. I feel like I should make it more known because I want to see more of my kind represented in media. Shout out to the Filipinos because they overcame hardship and made it into like video games and stuff. And so there's a lot of Filipino representation for Southeast Asia. Bye chat. Bye! It's... My parents raised me to be a good old Christian boy. That is so nice for you. My parents curse as much as me. I know I know Maki kind of curses freely on the stream. It's kind of actually wonderful when people are able to do it freely. Moon Bunny stream watch along the fire station. Bro, that's crazy. I can't motivate them like that. Alright, let's see here. It's bad in my house. It's like rap battle level rhyming goes on for a minute. That is kind of cool if you can rhyme with it. My parents also... What is it? My parents also cover in tattoo. That is so cool. I think tattoos are really nice look on people. Only part of Khmer I know from my parents is how to swear. Oh, you're also Khmer too? Oh, my... my brother from another mother, basically. It's rare to meet people who also know the language. Because the war happened and stuff, so... we're no longer as big a population. ASMR building live from the chicken coop? That is crazy. We can... That would have been a really good April Fool's thing. I just don't have that prepared ahead of time. I guess we'll do that for like next year, April Fool's. Clearly from the moon. My soul is from the moon, but alas, if I arrive on Earth, I had to pick somewhere. And I didn't get to choose, it just landed here. If Jueri builds the RG Zeta ASMR, the curse word will shatter eardrums. Oh. This is a lot to take in. Maybe I feel really bored of doing the same RG Zeta building part 10, and then around part 11 I'll do an ASMR of them, just to kind of switch it up a little bit. When I was building the RG Sinanju, that took about 3 months because I interlaced a lot of challenges during the time when I was building it. I built an EG with chopsticks. I did like a fashion show, reviewing the fashion of the characters from Gundam, and so I just did some things here and there to kind of sprinkle out the build streams. Which video, Bandai video, are we talking about today? Oh, it's a recent video on my channel. I have it pinned in the chat. I self-filter growing up, but learned stuff in Spanish because of Red and Blue. Well, we are not gonna try out some curse words today in other languages. Hi, dude. Hi, welcome, cool guy. Get a load of this. Her soul's way down by Earth gravity, chat. If it is stream content, each piece cup. The very last RG Sinanju stream, the last 2-3 hours was not even building the model kit, it was making sure it was staying in place. That was how bad that model kit was. People are saying that the third-party part for the RG Sinanju fixes a lot of things, but my issue wasn't the fact that it flops over for the torso, but more so that the parts on the armor outside just didn't want to stay on. With chopstick, didn't know gunpowder edible. It was failure. I can't build with chopstick, it's too hard. Hand grenade is the clinical term. I think you wrote that in a weird way. Grenade. You guys spell it like grenade. Building the Zeta is how she can realize her new type abilities, but transforming without breaking is the way her soul can be free. Ah, do you have to transform it? I think for the Zeta... let me pull the Zeta up real fast, because when I don't know the model kit, I kind of blends in with every other model kit. Let me see. RG, Gundam Zeta. So that's what the Zeta looks like, right? I might keep it in plain mode just because the RG Zeta is not really a design I really like all that much. Like I wouldn't mind it, it's just not like my first choice. Does that make sense? Hi MP, what's up? What's up, what's up? Oh man, I can already see her giving up. Can you imagine if this is like a compilation stream of the build process for RG Zeta and I'm talking right now? Like, oh, it can't be that hard, and then he cuts to the end of that stream. Zeta's one of those you transform or keep as a mech suit and one and done. So you buy 2 RG Zetas, what I'm hearing then. I see, I see. Bender takes notes, she says she wants every iteration Zeta Gundam. No way, is it that bad in other forms too? Okay, wait. Gundam Zeta grades? Did they try this in other... Available Gundam Zeta grades. Perfect grade? Oh? Is it perfect grade Zeta? Does it transform well? I was building with friends today. I see we're talking about RG Zeta and my friend was building one. How would he do that? Doesn't he have to transfer the Zeta from his house to the build meetup and then back over? Verka. The MG 2.0 Zeta and the MG Verka are fine. Does it transform though? Do they all transform or just the RG? He did PG Zeta solid. That's interesting. I've been hearing. I kind of had this image that Zeta was just like not very stable across all grades. You have a PG Zeta in the box still? What is wrong with you? I never understand people who have PGs in their backlog. Because that PG could be in the backlog of a store instead, you know? The RG Zeta doesn't explode when it renders in the box. True? Verca transform. Wait, so let me just get this right. Do they all transform or only a couple of them? I should call out Jueri for loving my PG backlog. I still stand by it. Not the only person though. A fair amount of people actually have PGs in their backlog, which again boggles me. Most kids do? Hey, you can't just say most kids transform. MG or larger transform PG too. Dang, I feel like having a PG of a massive ship of the Zeta when it's transformed sounds like a really fun centerpiece. Like, you know, I have so many standing model kits. It'd be fun to just have a straight up ship or some sort. How do you say ship? It's the... What do you call it? Airplane? What do you call the mode that's in when it's transformed? Airplane mode? Most Zeta kits, okay. Verca has insane transformation engineering without compromising the design, unlike the other version. Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened when you call it Verca. Wave Rider mode. Okay, Wave Rider. Wave Rider. Why? I shouldn't take the name too literally. Sometimes you just put words together because it sounds cool. Let's see. Zeta transformed. Transformed. What does this supposed to look like? Lately transforming the MG Zeta Gundam. Man, it looks kind of nice. Oh, is this the right transformation? This is not. But it looks funny though. Here. What is this? Is this like a meme or something? Isn't that kind of cool? I think I would want my Zeta like this. This is like a really nice transformation to have it in. Wave Rider mode, which is kind of dumb since it can't fly in atmosphere anyway. What? Well, it makes sense then, wouldn't it? Because Wave Rider assumes water of some sort. Zoida. That's a meme. Oh, but... Wait, could I actually transform it to this with the parts that they have? It's just... Wait. So... I never transformed a kit before. My assumption when you say transform is something like Animorphs, where you have like a standing Gundam and then you kind of slowly bend it in place into the ship, and this looks like to me the middle of the Animorph transformation. I don't know what it means when people say they transform their Zeta from standing to Wave Rider. You could? Oh, this is good. Looks like a chicken. Yeah, what about it? Maybe I like this chicken look. This is good, I like this. Okay, so let me put the actual ship. Oh! Eh? Is this the one? No way, someone built this 4 times, right? I think someone transformed it, or at least had a picture of it. I think this is it. Okay, let's try this. Bandai reveals its new metal build Zeta Gundam in top shelf figure replica. I don't think this one's it. Doesn't look like it. Maybe? We'll try it. We'll try. I'm like a little bit confused myself because they don't have like a chart that shows you what it looks like when it's transformed, not transformed. Is this 3D? Sorry, it's like kind of difficult a little bit. Is this the one? Huh, it looks kind of weird. The leg, it looks like it's for the thruster when it transforms. Interesting. Okay, I'll just post this picture. It's from Facebook. Safely transforming the MG Zeta Gundam. That's what the title says. From Mobile Suit Posting. What a name. So this is what it looks like, I think. I thought that the design would be a bit more less obvious of where the body is gonna be, because it looks like the legs are sticking out from the back as thrusters. You want an image to stream dump? I would appreciate it. Wave rider is for atmospheric flight. There's no wave in vacuum. Whoa! Who knew? There's rumor that next MGEX is the Kasi Gundam. Yo, that would not be too out of place. The popularity Hathaway movie was really well received. We're in that group. Are you still using Facebook? Yo, recently, I think Facebook has some sort of program for people to move over there if you have over 100k subscribers. But because of that, it made me think, why don't I just re-upload my stuff onto Facebook? Most people who are content creators do not think about Facebook as a platform to grow on, but I feel like I'm missing out by not posting on there. But I don't even know how to browse or post stuff on the Facebook. What's the reverse idea of a boomer? Because I haven't used Facebook since I was 12, you know, so it's very difficult for me to understand how the ecosystem for it works. Facebook Gundam group scares me. It kind of low-key scares me too. Can you imagine? I don't think people see VTubers on Facebook, right? It's like the image people have of Facebook is a boomer's platform. But I can't deny that there's like a untapped section of Gundams people who have never seen you before, right? I think outside of the US, Facebook has a fair amount of use for niche interests. I'll have to think about it a little bit. Facebook's still used for a lot of niche stuff, like the Toku stuff here. It's very active. Can you can you imagine? Maybe sometime later this summer, I'm like, alright guys, so I opened Facebook, so how do you use it? And then it's become this reverse thing where my mom teaches me how to use Facebook instead. Wow! I didn't think I'd see the day happen. I will admit to one thing though. Back when I was on Twitch, very, very early on Twitch, I used to read a lot of business books because I was interested in making it work. And one of the things I read was this business concept called Blue Ocean Theory. Red Ocean, Blue Ocean stuff. And the idea is that you go to a place where there's no competition. And so I actually made a Facebook page from my Twitch page a long time ago. But I didn't really understand how to use it, so I stopped using it after about a week. Right? And so, yeah. I had the right idea 5 years ago or so. I don't know how many years it's been since then. So I guess it's time to revisit it now that I have a better understanding of other social medias, right? But do you guys use Facebook? You guys can be honest about it. It's a safe space, you know. It's okay if you out yourself as a boomer. The meme that Facebook's only for old people only applies to EU and the US. Southeast Asia is still active on the site, and there's tons of hobby and weeb circles there. Oh, absolutely. Like, I know that the JueriHaan uses Facebook to contact our bus driver and rides and stuff through there when we were traveling through Southeast Asia. So yeah, it's still very much alive. No, you do. Facebook Unplugged me is pretty children compared to Twitter. Fair, fair. I'm so boomer, really have social media. Really do. Leads it for talking to my old friends. See a lot of Southeast Asian activity there. Uses for news, junk news. Oh wow, okay, so there is some fair amount of usage among you guys. Kind of weird sort of economic vibe or cultural. Marketplace. Okay, so teach me how to use Facebook. Do I need to have a Facebook page to make a Facebook thing for myself on there? You know, as Jueri, as opposed to government name Earth? Can I use my moon name? There's a hobby shop relatively close by me that posts new shipments on Facebook. Hi, One Sky, welcome. I still use it mostly for contacting friends when I need prepaid. Messengers for old friends. Okay. So I guess I'll add Facebook somewhere down the line. It's so weird to say that because you'll see, hey, add Jerry's. I'm on Facebook now. Go add. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I think you should be able to just find. All right, let me just try this out. Let me try out Facebook right now. Enter email or phone number. Let's try this. I should probably at least claim my name, right? Gosh, this is so weird. I'm signing up for Facebook in 2026. I don't know. Do you need to specify business page or something? Could be worse. MySpace is still pretty legit. People still use MySpace to... It's more professional musician kind of page now. It's so weird. No, not Facebook. Don't even use it too. What? You said that you... Wait. Aren't you Facebook famous? You're kind of Twitter famous too, right? Which is a different kind of fame, but... Ugh. I think getting traction on Facebook relies on being in groups. Shucks, man. I think I gotta hire like a Facebook content manager or something from you guys. You guys seem to know way more about it than I do. I have a... I got you all on Tilder now. I have a fair amount of idea of how to use all the other social media websites and how to maximize reach on there, but Facebook's like a whole new place. Pretty sure Delty's huge on Facebook. Huge? I haven't been on for long. Hot minute. I just use Facebook to check on news. What? Wait, how famous is Delty? I'm starting to question now whether or not... What's happening? Alright, let's try this. Let's try. Let's see. Email or phone number. Create a new account. We'll do this now before I end stream, just so I have this ready. First name, last name. No! Create an account to connect with friends, family, and communities of people who share your interests. Oh shoot, I forgot how... What the heck? Okay. Delty is everywhere. I didn't really know Delty until he hopped into my streams because I knew him in passing from the memes and stuff, but... Let's not look it up. You probably find like his baby pictures on there. Alright, let's just try. Can I use my... I hope I can use my name like this. You're asking me too many questions now. They're asking me for my social security. Alright. I do think this is probably untapped market for VTubers. I think most VTubers I hear that use this are people in Southeast Asia, like you guys mentioned. I think that the main sphere of VTubers don't really use it. But one thing I heard about Facebook is that you have to post multiple times a day. So people who move over to Facebook already have content logs and they'll post like twice or 3 times a day. And that is... I hope I don't have to do that, but maybe. Delty is infamous? Uh-oh. Isn't that bad? That sounds like not a nice word. He seems up to have gone post recommended my feed without me following him, seen him interact with weeb posting circles. Hi, welcome Alejandro. I sometimes make it to people's feed without meaning to, and I realized that low-key, Delty is on that Twitter meta of reposting translated posts and commenting stuff, and I was like, dang, that's how you do it. So here I am taking notes on how he approaches the website. Anyways, password. We'll put password as password. Wait, what am I supposed to put? Oh, let's just slap a bunch of words because I can't think of a password right now. Wait, I hope I don't get locked out because I just slapped a bunch of words for my password. Infamous. I think maybe like the word is you're looking for is misunderstood. I shaved down my friend list and a few left rarely post, so I joined a Jueri club group or follow your page. I doubt the post will be buried in my end. Ooh, man, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about. It sounds like Facebook people tend to stick to their stuff, right? It doesn't sound like they go to Discord or anything. So if I were to use it, I have to actually use it. I assume. Okay. Let's try this. Will they let me in? Do I need to show my ID? I heard that people have to scan their ID when they get this website. People who use our service may already up. What? It said something about people finding me through my name. I don't know what that means. Okay. It's alright. Oh! I'm scared. Facebook scares me, man. They have too much data on me from many years ago. Now I'm updating that data willingly. That is a new face for me. Guys, see, I haven't been on there for a hot minute. I don't count Instagram. If you guys are saying you use Facebook or Instagram, that's not the same thing. This is just actually a different platform. Okay. I think wow! Oh, what the heck? Did I do that right? I put in the code that they sent me through email, but then it says that sorry, this content isn't available right now. Did I do something wrong with the confirmation page? Jueri, confirm you're a human to use your con account. What? I'm not an animal, that's what you're wondering. Okay. So I have to confirm I'm human. We use TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I don't think it hurts to hit the other platforms at all. Instagram owned by the same company. Try Twitter, man, but can't figure that out. The problem with using or trying to grow on Twitter as a content creator is that I find that people try to treat it like it's the other websites, but it's not the same thing. I've seen people try to treat it professionally in a way, and it just doesn't work like that. You gotta like actually shitpost on there. I haven't made an alt in Facebook long ago. The last time I used Facebook was back in like middle-ish school, late elementary, early middle school. I remember they used to have games like Farmville on there, and I made an alt account. I basically made a Juerin, like a male version of my account, so that I can play. So I can just like share some like resources in Farmville and also have characters pop up for The Sims on Facebook. I want to use Insta more, but I can't figure it out too. Oh, cause with Instagram Delta, you want to post a lot of reels. People post reels on there, not photos. I think Instagram's the one I would use the least, but what I find is that the Instagram Gunpla group is really tight knit. I stuck my like little finger out into the wild, like out there. I put my hand out, and people were like, "Yo, hi Jueri," and then a bunch of people from Instagram came over on the stream once, and they would recognize each other too, which is so fascinating. Thread? Forget about Thread, man. Who is on Thread? I made a marketplace post and banned me since it's an empty account otherwise. That sounds really dangerous. Okay, let's try it. I have to post a video selfie. Your selfie will be used to confirm your identity and keep your community safe. It'll be deleted within 30 days. Okay, so we're gonna have to experiment with some Gmod stuff. I can't do this no more. I didn't think this Facebook stuff got really serious. I didn't think it was this serious. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the back burner. I'm gonna put this plan to put my content on Facebook. I genuinely believe there is a untapped market on Facebook, but I have no idea if I can get past this part. You think they would let me have my VTuber model on? Should you quit when you're ahead? Okay, let's see if they include. Please allow camera access. Can I preview this? I can't use my VTuber model. Okay, let's try. Okay, I'm gonna scan my face on live, I think. Let's try this. I think I gotta move down a little bit. Sorry, give me a second, guys. This is really serious right now. All right. Can't show you a page, but I am trying to scan my face right now. Turn your head, okay. What? Video selfie complete. Thank you for completing the step. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we're good. I mean, I should retake that. I didn't get a chance to record it properly. Let's try again one time. All right. Okay, so I need to turn my head to the direction of the arrow. Just like here. And then turn over here. And turn left again. And then up this time. And then right this time. Alright, we're good. I think this is okay. No, I'm a little bit low on screen, but that's because that's where they're filming me for some reason. Alright. I think we're good. They see. I think they seem like not too picky about what my video footage stuff, so you guys can see it here. What's the day when I made an account and asked me what's the name and date of birth? Real. If I even had to deal with the fake accounts of the year, your page will be separate from personal account. You're making it now anyways. This is my personal account. I don't care about that. Okay, let's just really... They seem like they accept it. Upload. Uploading this video will help you confirm your identity. Alright. We will usually review information within 48 hours. We'll send you a notification once we made a decision. Okay. We will figure out if this works or not. Oh. Oh, now it says we submitted an appeal. It takes an hour for me to review my information. Okay. We shall wait a couple days for this video to be reviewed, and I'll let you guys know the progress of that really later. But yeah, okay. Well, yeah, okay. This is all new to me. It feels like I'm applying to some high-tech military secret base account, and I'm just applying for Facebook with all this uploaded face image stuff. Sure, okay. I hope you guys don't have to do that, you know? I'm hacked! No, it's not hacked, not hacked. No, I didn't get denied. I submitted an appeal. They'll check on it manually, for sure, right? It won't be like any AI stuff. To be fair, even I had to deal... Oh wait, sorry, read the part. Now we shall wait, I think. Because I can't use the website right now. All I can do is turn on dark mode and log out. That's all I can do. Be crazy to decide you're not the real Jueri? We shall see. If it's like that, then I guess I'll have to find like, I'll have to make like a 3D model of a face and then scan it, I guess. I feel so bad. I swear I'm a real person. The stream has went places. We're just trying to cover our bases as we're contemplating world domination, okay? That's the game plan right now. Alright, so that's where I'll leave off stream because it'll take a while for this to be approved. Thank you again for bringing back this Sanandri video. I guess it's fun to look back on. Reliving those memories. And yeah. That's all we got. Thank you for a return stream. It's very wonderful. Man, it's been a bit. I haven't streamed in a while, so it feels like I have to rework up the muscle to maintain long stream. But it's not too bad, not too bad. They'll confirm it to the moon. They'll compare it to the database up in the moon. There's not many of us. Glad you're back. I'm glad to be back. Now, whether or not I can keep up this workload, it shouldn't be too bad, I think, as long as I don't have anything in the background right now. I have this other thing I'm working on, but we'll see if it ever comes through. So yeah. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for stopping by. It was fun. It was all over the place. Normally I have like a general game plan of where I'm gonna take the conversation. But because I'm back, I have so much to say that it just comes out all in one go. So I'll try to be more mindful of where the topic goes to. Is this real life fantasy con landslide? No escape from reality. Okay. We're going in lyric mode. Ming? You call me Ming? You call me auntie? Wow! Don't they use different term for someone like me? They call me like Aon or something, right? Okay. I gotta check this out later. Alright guys, see you guys tomorrow for our build stream. We are continuing the Getter arc. I've been putting it off for a while, so we'll see. It doesn't have that many stickers, which I'm really happy about. It seems like they got the color separation down, so all I really need is just to get the parts together, right? Bongstay! Oh yeah, how pretty, isn't it? Alright, see you guys! Wait, where is it? It's been a while. 6:30 p.m. EDT now, I guess? 6:30 p.m. EDT. 3:30 p.m. I don't know, I just don't say PST. It's easier to see the S, right? 6:30 p.m. EST, 3:30 p.m. PST, and 10:30 GMT? Is it now 12 hours exactly? It's confusing with the time skip, y'all. I'm sorry. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye.